Welcome to the Chasing Spirituality podcast. I'm your host, Megan, and I'm so excited that you're joining me today. Each episode is full of heartfelt and expansive content that will really help you expand your consciousness and grow as a person. I created this podcast because I wanted to share my own personal experiences on my spiritual journey, but I also wanted to meet others and have them share what they've been through and how they've gotten to where they are today. If you haven't done so already, it would really mean a lot to me if you could rate and review the podcast. This really helps the podcast grow and reach more people, but it also allows me to get more guests on the show. Now on to today's topic. Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited that you're joining me today, and today I'm just going to be talking about spiritual community and how it's really important to find your comfortable space, to find your people, to find the right group and the right teacher. And the reason that I want to talk about this is because I have some really, really good news. So all of you have been waiting for me to announce the launch of the Chasing Spirituality community, and I am excited to say I have a launch date that I am ready to release. So I had intended to wait until the spring. I intended to launch this community. Originally, I was anticipating it to be launched in mid-April, but I was getting a lot of feedback about people really needing this space. And so I thought about, okay, well, I will move it up and maybe do it at the end of March. And then I kept getting more and more feedback about how this space is really needed. And there's a lot of people out there that really want me to start the community so that they can begin practicing their intuitive gifts and they can meet other people that are very like-minded and resonate with this similar content. And so I have moved it up again, and the release date for the Chasing Spirituality community is going to be on March 1st. So I will definitely send out more information about that once I have officially launched the community. If you have not signed up for my emails on my website, chasingspirituality.com, I recommend that you sign up for my emails because I will send all the information on what you need to do to sign up and join through that email. If you follow me on social media, I will also be posting information about it on social media as the date approaches. So, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. There's going to be lots of fun things that we're going to do. It's definitely going to have beginner practice circles monthly. We're going to have themes, and we're going to have discussions and polls. I'll do some lessons. It's going to be really fun. It's also going to be a really great opportunity for you to meet like-minded people so that you can connect and you can find your tribe. And so that's why today I really want to talk about spiritual community and how it is really important, whether it's in my community or it's a different community. But either way, it's really important that we find community, because when we go through a spiritual awakening, a lot of times we become very lonely, because we start to change a lot. We start to go through all of these changes. We start to let go of things that no longer serve us. We start to let go of habits and patterns. We start to let go of people. We realize that we have outgrown certain relationships or outgrown certain things. And because of this, we go through massive transformation. And when we go through such transformation so quickly, it does make us feel lonely, because we don't know anything that we used to know. Everything's new, everything's different, and it can be a little scary. And I know I experienced this personally when I first went through my awakening. I felt very alone. I felt like I didn't have a whole lot of people that understood what I was going through. I felt like I didn't have a lot of people that I could talk to about it. I was scared to open up to some of the people that I did know because they were not on a similar path to me. So I was afraid that they wouldn't understand or that they would judge me or criticize me. And so it was a really trying time. And as my journey progressed, I did find that I had a few people that I could talk to. And so I would share things with them, and that definitely helped. But I know a lot of you guys don't have anyone that you can talk to about this kind of thing. And I know that because during our sessions, during our channel coaching and our psychic sessions, these are the kind of things that get brought to my attention a lot. And a lot of times when I am giving readings for people, that's one of the things that Spirit wants to talk about, is how you need to have someone that you can confide in, someone that you can talk to about these kind of things, someone that, that you can feel like gets you and understands you. And that was really the main reason why I originally created the podcast. I had two intentions in mind, and if you've listened to the podcast for a while, you probably know what those intentions were. But the first intention was to help people on a spiritual journey. I wanted people to feel like they weren't alone. I wanted people to understand that there was someone out there that understood what they were going through and has been there and is there. And then the other intention was just to better myself and to use my own voice and get more confident and comfortable in my own skills and in my own abilities. And so through this podcast, those have always been my intention. And so now that I am launching the community, I feel like I can give back even more, and I can really connect with a lot more people and help them feel included and make them realize that they're not alone and that there are people out there that are just like them. And so that is my intention for the community, is to help connect people to other people within the spiritual community that have similarities. And obviously, if you listen, almost everyone in the community will probably be a listener. So that means that you have similarities. We have this same thing in common, and it happens to be me. So, that's one thing, and that's one intention that I have for my community. And the other is just to help people embrace their intuitive gifts and step into their true authentic nature. And that's also what I do in my podcast. So I'm just going to take that one step further by creating a safe space for us to be ourselves, to be authentic, and to share our gifts with each other. So back to the importance of spiritual community. It is so important because of the community aspect of it, to be honest. Just feeling like you have community, feeling like you have people that get you. That is really important so that you stay on track, so that you can ask questions when things come up, so that you have people that you trust that can help you along this journey. We all need help. No one is better than the other. We all have questions that come up, and we all come from different places. We all practice different things, and it's really a good opportunity to really open your mind to different practices and different types of beliefs. And I love that. I've always say all the time on this podcast that never take what I say or what any other teacher says as your truth. It's okay to explore. You should explore. You should try new things. You should definitely listen to other teachers and just take what resonates. And so this is going to really give everyone the opportunity to hear from other people within the community and just see what else is out there and help each other. And so that's, one of the beautiful things about community. Another thing about community is, other than, just feeling like you're not alone, feeling like you have a safe place to be yourself and to ask questions, it's also, surrounding yourself with people that maybe they don't believe everything that you do, but they're all open-minded, they're all on a similar path. It's really important for our growth because it helps us stay on track. It helps us stay on the path that we want to be on, because we'll be encouraged, we'll be supported, we'll be motivated, and it's really going to help you push your limits. It's going to help you get in alignment with your goals. It's going to help you manifest. It's just a really good space to be in. Another great thing about spiritual communities, depending on the community, is a lot of times there are like activities or there's practice circles or there are things like that that you can be part of that is really going to help you expand. It's going to help you feel connected. It's going to help you grow your gifts. It's going to help you embrace your intuition. Like there's definitely, depending on the type of community that you join, there's definitely a lot of other benefits to it. So if you're looking for a place, if you're looking for a space that you can really embrace your gifts and be yourself, I encourage you to look, put yourself out there, see what kind of spaces there are online or even locally. I also work at a metaphysical shop that's close to me, and that is Sky Apothecary. I've talked about them a few times on here, and I looked for a long time for that in-person community. I've been a part of a couple different online communities that I've really enjoyed. They've helped me during certain chapters of my journey that I really needed help with. But within the last year, I kept getting pushed to join a local community, and that's when I magically came to Sky. And I'm so grateful that I found that place. And so if you are local to me, that's definitely a great place to be, a great community to be part of. If you're looking for an online community, there's tons and tons out there other than just the one that I'm doing. There's lots of spaces out there. So feel free to browse around and just kind of see what you're looking for and see if there's a place like that for you. And if you don't find one immediately, know that it's out there. It will show up when it's meant to. And if it doesn't show up, create your own space, create your own community, like there's people out there that need this. And then if you're looking for something local, I recommend checking out your local metaphysical shops, your local apothecaries, your local Reiki parlors and tarot shops. You'll be surprised the people out there that are on a similar path to you, that are looking for someone to connect with, for someone to understand, for someone to help them, and for someone to help. It's definitely hard to do this on your own, and podcasts have been a huge help to me during the times when I was alone, but they only take you so far. I love my podcasts, and I will definitely never stop this podcast, and I will never stop listening to the podcasts that I enjoy, because they really have helped me and transformed my life in so many different ways. But sometimes you need to just kind of take that another step, and I feel like looking and finding the community that works for you and your needs is that next step. So if you're looking for a community and you resonate with my content, I encourage you to join the Chasing Spirituality community. We'll be happy to have you. I'm super excited. I've already started planning out the first entire month of March, and it's going to be great. We're going to have so much fun, and I really can't wait. I'm so excited that you guys have pushed me to do this, because if it wasn't for you, this community would not have happened. I mean, I've always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to start a community, but to be honest, I just didn't think I was there yet. I didn't think that it was the right time. I thought that this was going to be something in the future, like year or years from now. Definitely not next month. So I am super blessed and super thankful that you guys have trusted me enough to reach out to me and let me know what it is that you need, what it is that you want from me, and how I can help you. And so I'm very thankful for that, and I'm so thankful to be able to give back and create this space for everyone. So again, if you're interested, make sure that you follow me on social media, Instagram, chasing.spirituality, Facebook, Chasing Spirituality, and my website is chasingspirituality.com. You can find more about the community there. You can join the wait list, and you can also sign up for my emails so you get more information about when the community is launched, and it is going to launch on March 1st. So I look forward to it. I look forward to meeting you all if we haven't met already. And until next time. Wait, before you go, I want to share how you can receive a free reading with me. Listeners of the podcast, if you go and leave me a review on Apple and then send me that review to chasingspirituality.com, you can get a chance to win a free reading of your choice. This can be psychic or mediumship. Once a month, I will choose one of the listeners to receive the reading. And I won't pull your name out of the drawing until you're chosen. This will help the podcast grow, but will also allow me to give back to my listeners. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone you love. And it would mean so much to me if you could rate, review, and subscribe so that the podcast can reach and assist more people. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love.